Well, thanks to the support of a friend of mine, I'm able tonight to say thank you to the sponsors of the vlog. Unfortunately, MusicMagpie not able to be here, but RRG Group is represented by Jonathan, who you'll meet in just a moment, and also Sir John Timpson from, of course, the Timpson Group is here, and the sponsor of my podcast as well, the audio podcast, if you find that on whichever platform it is.
On the blues!
charleslouis.co.uk, and Dave is here too. So, City against Wycombe, slightly different vlog tonight, and of course, a League Cup tie. City have won the last 4, so let's see what happens tonight.
Actually, I am reasonably excited because we've got an interesting balance for the team, like a very young, inexperienced back with some goal scorers up there. Right, of course, are we still looking for a goal scorer? I mean, maybe after last Saturday we do need one. No, as far as the Wycombe side, well, it'll be very exciting for them, and you hope it won't be exciting beyond the half time. But this is one of those, you never know, things can go wrong. But for me, I think it's the first time I've been to one of these Caribou Cup, first time round ones, because my ticket over the other side doesn't include the Caribou Cup, and it's to pay enough just to go to it. So no, this will be fun, and we've got to remember, is it now the 4th time we're defending the title? 5th time we're defending it.
Well, we've won it 4 in a row.
That's right, well, so I'm right, you're right. So 4th time defending, in the 5th time if we win it, which is quite remarkable. And so my guess is, I haven't looked who's on the bench, but I think that Pep will, if it looks a bit flaky at the back, he'll reinforce it in the second half, because he's definitely keen to get to the final. So unlike a lot of our other Premiership friends who will just treat it as a practice game, rest one or two, they've been around the world playing. I think we're just a bit more serious than that for us.
How long have you been a City fan? Because you've been a City fan all your life.
Well, if I told you how long, that would reveal how long my life has been. I think it'd be fair to say I've been a 100% City fan for 67, 68 years.
Wow.
Wow. With a season ticket for certainly the last 30, maybe a bit more. And I had one other experience which not all City fans have, where my wife was an even keener supporter than I was, when she was alive. And I've got one of our children, Edward, who's an absolute encyclopedia, not as good as you, of course, but he'll be able to name the teams, name the history, name the number of goals, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's part of our family DNA, and so much so that it was on one of these sort of City films once. When my wife decided we should have an indoor, the swimming pool is our house, we go indoors. And then she built it. And then she said, well, it's leaking, we're going to have to change it. And I didn't realise she meant change the whole thing, knock the building down, start again. And she put this new swimming pool, the new big building over it. And on the bottom of the swimming pool is a City crest. Big. And all the way around the City memorabilia. I've got the dressing room doors open away from Main Road around the swimming pool. And people say, well, if someone comes by the house who's a United supporter or any other city, what are you going to do? And I say, well, if they can afford the price I will accept for the house. They can afford to change the swimming pool.
And you were instrumental in the scoreboard here at Timpson over it. People will remember that. The Timpson branding, how did that come about?
Well, when we moved here from Main Road, we were exactly as far away, opposite end from boardroom, managers, we were in the Commonwealth bar. The trouble with that, you couldn't see a scoreboard. It's quite irritating because, I mean, we all know the time, but we'd like to have the reassurance of how long there is to go, what minute we are into the game, all that stuff. And So I found that all through the game there are people walking down the steps, looking back at the scoreboard behind us. So I wrote to the board, and they said, "Thanks for telling us." So I wrote again, and they said, "Thanks for telling us." So in the end, I wrote them another letter, but it enclosed a cheque for £25 to the Manchester City scoreboard fund, which didn't exist, but then someone from corporate funding or whatever came along, and for some reason I found I was saying, well, I'll buy it. And I bought the scoreboard for £45,000, which was the cost. I said, I'll just pay you the cost of the scoreboard, as long as I can put my name on it, which I did. Big Timpson scoreboard, £45,000 for 3 seasons, and it was brilliant. When you think of what money is paid today, it was a bloody good deal.
Who's going to win today?
It would be amazing if City don't win, but I would not be at all surprised if we don't get a scare along the way. An early goal against us could just put a bit of excitement in, but I don't expect us to have a banana skin, because Pep's really keen to win this tournament.
Well, my background really just brotherly hate. My brother Steve Royal was a United fan as a kid.
Who's now a well-known comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian, and that says it all really. He's a United fan, so he has to be a comedian, doesn't he really? So my background was he was a United fan, so I had to be a City fan. But interestingly, the first game I ever went to was City against Stoke. Oldham against Stoke, because my dad said, I'll take you to a football match. He took me to Oldham against Stoke 1976. Took me in the wrong end with the Stoke fans. Fans raided the pitch, and I thought I'm getting out of here pretty quick. So that's how I became a City fan.
Now you're here, you're supporting me, and thank you very
Yeah,
much
no
for
problem.
that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What does it mean to you to be here? Have you been in the tunnel before?
No, not been in the tunnel club before. I've been here on a stadium tour, but it's just great to see the players coming in. Obviously, that's fantastic. But it's a different match experience entirely, isn't it? I come here every week for normal games, and it's just good here to in different light, really.
What are you expecting from the game? So John's fairly optimistic there won't be a banana skin.
To be honest, after the weekend, there's nothing. What else can we expect other than another 5? I think I don't just expect or deserve. I think we deserve 5 more or 6, because very disappointed about Saturday. I was very lucky that my wife came on my season ticket, because I was watching my brother in a comedy show over in Sheffield. So yeah.
You don't want any comedy shows tonight, though, do you?
No comedy. No, not unless it was in our favour. Well, yeah, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to be supporting your channel, and you're doing some great work for the club. So well done, you.
Thank you.
My father took me, I can't remember, it's about 1987, 1986. I was convinced we played Southampton. I think that's wrong. What I do remember is that I was watching Star Trek, and my dad gripped me out of it because he wanted to drag me to City. I wanted to watch Star Trek. He took me on the kipbacks. We were 2-0 up. I think we won 3-1. As I said, I can't remember who's Southampton. What I do remember is that was back in the bad old days, and I don't think I've seen City win for about another 5 months or something along those lines, but I was hooked, like we all get hooked.
Have you lived long and prosperous until watching City?
Yeah, well, we got propers in the end, didn't we? I think it took some time off me, so I don't think I'll live longer.
Your favourite City memory then?
Oh, Christ almighty. My favourite City memories, one of them is going to the game with my dad, still going to the game with my dad. You know, that's one of the things which I think we all cherish, but Gillingham game, absolute excellent. And Aguero game, same as everyone else, I'm guessing, Ian. It's one of them. Ask anybody what was better, Gillingham or the Aguero goal, and I can't decide. So I'm going to choose 2.
Wycombe tonight, is that a potential banana skin? Or are you fairly relaxed?
Well, I think so. I think they're not doing too bad, are they? But you know, again, thanks for inviting us, Ian. But you know, it could be a potential to get banana skin. But let's look at it. You know, we got a great young team out there, which we don't get to see. when we play in the Premiership. We've had a discussion today. We'd like to see these players come on if we were 3-0 up against the likes of Norwich. So it's going to be an entertaining game, and you know, if the kids do well and win, then fantastic. If they don't, it's not a banana skin. We're playing the EDS basically with some senior players.
It was very entertaining, wasn't it? You would have expected a much duller game than that. Not a bad crowd, nice atmosphere. But then yet again we scored 6 goals, which brings our average back up to 4 point something points. This is the team that was wanted to buy a striker for 125 million.
Plenty of goals in them.
But I thought fair dues to Wycombe, because they actually made it a game, didn't they? They could have explored their way through, and they actually helped the game. They got the first goal. If they'd not done that, it would have been a bit more dreary. Anyway, good fun evening.
Absolutely. What do you make of that, Jonathan?
Great result in the end. They had us a little bit nervy at the start, but we had a job to do today. 22 goals in 5 games, is that Ian? 22 open goals in 5 games, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. Home result. Great game. Enjoyed it. What an atmosphere. And being part of this. Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, City Square.
Say again.
Yeah, what a game. It was quite entertaining, wasn't it, really? You know, everything we wanted to be. We got to watch the kids. We got the results, 6-1. We got the goals. Jonathan was saying that we got the goal off Palmer. I thought the kids at the back were great. I thought number 90, his name I can't remember. He was absolutely excellent in centre midfield. And you know, look at the prospects we've got going forward. You know, what I will say is, City fans get to more of these games, see the next generation. You know, be there for the debut like we were with McAtee. So yeah, excellent. Thanks for taking us here. Much appreciated.
So a slightly different vlog again tonight, a chance to meet some of the people who support my work, and I really appreciate the help of Timpson, RRG Group, MusicMagpie. Steve's not been here tonight unfortunately, but Steve from MusicMagpie as well for supporting me, and of course Charles Louis with the podcast. Back at Chelsea on Saturday, back to the full vlog then. Have a great week, and remember, it's always great to be a Blue.